Welcome back, everybody, to another Fortnite video. Today we got some big news to go over, and I know a lot of people have already talked about the Season 8 teaser, but there's even more. There's a post from 2 months ago where a guy has called absolutely everything right so far, and there's more that he has to say. So we'll get to that near the end of the video. I'm just going to go over the Season 8 teaser, and it was this: X marks the spot. Treasure abound, loot that has been lost can always be found. 4 days until Season 8. And this is the photo that came with it. So, what can we see here? Well, we see like a pirate Captain Hook type of ordeal. That's the obvious one. And then in the bottom left there, some type of flame, right? That looks like a flame to me, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But the big thing from this is it's pirate themed, man. Like, I think it's very obviously pirate themed, or some type of sea, right? Sea war theme. I don't know what to say. But very exciting. We did not expect a teaser this quickly. It's Sunday, right? The new season's coming out on Thursday. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel right now. Seriously, if you forget or you just say it's not worth it, I'll show up on the recommended or whatever anyways, because I know that's what I do when I watch people. Hit that subscribe button to make sure you're there. Season 8, I'll have 3 or 4 videos going over absolutely everything. Map changes in general, secrets, and all the new cosmetics, of course. And on top of that, like bananas, right? In yesterday's video, we talked about the developers saying bananas was our hint for the new season, and I think that kind of relates to pirates, right? Everyone's just saying it's so obvious. I guess there is some type of connection there, but not for sure if that's what it is. But again, we're just taking all the hints, all the puzzle pieces, putting them together. Now, Nick A30, a popular YouTube streamer, he said he's got an interesting theory, and I want to build on it a little bit. Quoting the tweet, "Loot that was lost can always be found." Translation: in a certain area of the map, we are bringing back all the weapons and items we vaulted in the history of Fortnite. So that's a good theory. What do you agree with that theory? What do you like? This is a big riddle, and I think we can get something from this. Here's a couple other theories from the comment section, and one of them's kind of what I think as well. Remember that if you've been watching my channel for months, we talked about a concept again months ago about a museum POI, and in this POI it would show off all the vaulted stuff, right? Like, we know the planes are going away, so there would be planes, the Zapatron from way back when. The drum gun, right? You wouldn't be able to use it, but just a cool place to show off the history of Fortnite throughout the seasons. And maybe that's what this means. That's one theory, and I like that one because we looked at that concept months ago. But on top of that, this could also mean old POIs are coming back. With the AMA, with the developers yesterday, the video I made yesterday at least, we talked about the developers saying that it's not impossible for Risky Reels or a POI like that to make its return, right? Dusty Depot would be another example. Greasy Grove. So I would say that's the third theory. Those 3 right there: old map, old POIs, old weapons, or just a museum POI with old weapons being shown off. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. And just a quick reminder, the supporter creator event has come to a close. I'm going to talk about this the next couple days. And so I know a lot of you guys, it's been 2 weeks officially since that. So a lot of you who typed me in, and thank you for typing me in, have had your codes reset. So even if you only used it for the free item, if you could right now, go hit that support a creator button, man. I guess it's not a button. Go type it in on Fortnite. It doesn't have to be me. I'd like it to be me, but type someone in there. Even go just scroll the list of the 20,000 creators and put a little guy in there. Don't let it go to waste. And thank you for supporting me if you do. All right, moving on. We've talked about this briefly, but there's more to it. The Fortnite guide, the pickaxe crossroads, has the description of this can go one of 2 ways. There's graffiti on the pickaxe that says delete over the word tilted. What if this means either tilted or pleasant will be deleted? And and we've talked about this, but we only talked about the tilted deleted part, and you're seeing the pickaxe, and then there's Pleasant, but we didn't know the description at the time when we discussed this theory. So now that we have, this can go one of two ways. This is making me scared, man. If you're watching today's video, I played 4 hours of solos today, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't played Fortnite 4 hours straight in a long time. I had some fun, and I'm getting my groove back, so I hope either a game or some clips are in the background. But I landed Pleasant a majority of the time. I love Pleasant, so and I always have. If Pleasant gets removed, I'm going to be sad, man. I'm going to be very, very sad. But I think this is a good theory, and it scares me a little bit because I don't think Tilted's going to get destroyed. I hope they wouldn't destroy Pleasant, but you never know. What do you think of that? Let me know down below. And finally, before we get into the big news here, Fort Tory, they removed Sharky Shrubs from the description. And here, just a reminder, we talked about this. There's this spray ground in collaboration with Fortnite selling a backpack, and the description of the backpack said, referenced a location called Sharky Shrubs. We didn't know if this referenced a POI coming in the future or if they just made one up for the fun of it. And now they have officially removed that description from the backpack. Don't really know what this means. I don't think this confirms it's coming. I don't think it does anything. I just thought I'd let you know. What do you think that means? If they're removing it, is it just to stop everybody talking about it, or did they actually accidentally leak something? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. All right. Let's get into the big news. I mean, it's all big news today, but this is probably what you haven't heard about yet. Because I'm a little late today, so I played a lot of Fortnite, man. I had to get some games. I said I'd get some games for you, and I got a lot of school this week. So I'm glad. I should have a few videos worth of clips from today's session. But here's how it works. Reddit post. So I saw this comment about Season 8 on a Fortnite YouTube video 2 months ago, and I didn't think much of it until now. So I'm going to read you the comment, and it's from Mitch Nerland. So I used to be friends with this guy that worked at Epic. We had a long run, but we are no longer friends. We broke up. We weren't dating. He told me about info about 7 and 8. It wasn't very detailed, but I remember some things that he told me. Season 7, with winter coming, that means snow. There will be an iceberg, and that brings some creatures, and also a festive look to the map, snow. There will be more snow slowly added from the initial season update. He got all that right, but that's not too crazy, right? Here's where it gets really interesting, and he says that, and I say that too. Season 8, throughout Season 7, the iceberg will slowly melt. Towards the end, it will reveal a creature, octopus, kraken, etc. A big theory right now. In the end of Season 7, the iceberg will disappear, and islands will rise up in their place. Boats, pirate ships will be added for transportation. The battle pass will be pirate, sea monster themed. It's getting weird, man. Vaults and changes. Grappler will be changed to an old-fashioned throwable hook and rope. Unlimited uses, small range. And on top of that, miniguns and SMGs will be vaulted along with planes and turrets. There will be flintlock pistols and cannonball launchers. They will break through buildings. It's in SC-Dub right now, and that's all he remembers. So that's a lot of info. But the point is here, this was 2 months ago, and now with the teaser, we